Hello and welcome to episode 3 of The Witch and the Apprentice series. There are more episodes on my channel and other series as well. In May I will be launching a Patreon page for this channel, so if that's something you're interested in, keep an eye out for the announcement video. And as always, I hope you enjoy. I may have been a little too optimistic in venturing out into the woods today. I don't think the weather is going to let us stay out too much longer. Oh well. Well, if we do get caught in the rain, it's not really a worry. We'll just go home and dry off by the fire. No harm done, really. How are you going? You've only found 3 foxgloves. That's fine. You're beginning. You're only just learning to spot them. It's good that you've found some. Besides, the clouds are coming in thick and fast, so it's not exactly easy to spot things at the moment. You didn't seem to sleep very well last night. You tossed and turned quite a bit. Don't apologise. I'm concerned is all. You seemed stressed, even in your sleep. We haven't known each other for very long, but I hope that you feel you can trust me, that you're safe with me. Oh dear. We should head back. Come on. Don't worry, I know the way. I always know the way. And 3 foxgloves is better than none. Even if you hadn't found any at all, just having the pleasure of your company is enough. It's not a trick, you know. My being kind to you. I'm not going to turn around and go, "Aha, I have you trapped, and now you must be my slave." You're my friend. You are my friend. Well, you're kind and sweet. You're very smart. You've already memorised half the herbs in my kitchen in just a few days. Frederick adores you, and he hates nearly everybody. And you sing beautifully as well. I maybe heard you this morning. I may have pretended to be asleep a little longer. I didn't want to interrupt. Oh, no, I can't sing. No, truly, I'm not being modest. I sound like a deer with breathing problems. It's almost impressive how bad I am at it. But that's all right. We're all good at different things. That's what makes life interesting. See what? The frog, what about it? Oh, has it really been following us? Perhaps your familiar has found you. Then you should introduce yourself. Say hello. Go on. No, that was wonderful. Would you like me to take over? Yes, okay. Hello, I'm Maria, Mr. Frog. You must forgive my companion. She's new to the whole witchcraft business. Her nerves tend to get the better of her. If you are her familiar, would you mind terribly jumping into her basket? Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. You have a familiar. How wonderful. Let's continue the celebrations once we get home, but oh, how exciting. We shall have to make him his own little spot in the cottage, and you'll have to think of a name as well. Oh, haven't I actually said what a familiar does? Oh. Yes, I should have probably gone over that a lot sooner. A familiar is... well, first of all, they're a companion. Something to be there with you as you make potions, write spells. More than a pet, they're family. We have odd little families, us witches. But in terms of magic, they're almost like a shield. That's why I'm so pleased you found yours so early. If you make a mistake while doing some magic, or if something goes wrong, or you have a hex sent towards you, they can take some of the brunt of it. They can protect you. It's a special bond. But also when you're casting a spell, they can help to amplify it, make it more powerful. Just by being there, being connected to you. We're not really sure how they do it, to be honest. They're secretive about it. Frederick certainly is anyway. But I mean, he is a cat, so it's to be expected. Home. And before the rain as well. Welcome to our humble abode, Mr. Frog. Frederick. Our new friend has met her familiar, so do be nice to him. I shall give you bacon in the morning if you are. Why, thank you. All right. Oh, and there's the rain. Small frog, sir, would you like to make yourself comfortable in the kitchen sink for now? Oh, excellent. Why do you look sad? This is a happy day. What do you mean you don't deserve a familiar? He chose you. Well, of course you're a real witch. Well, what do you mean you're not good enough? You cannot be perfect at something new when you begin it. You can't even expect yourself to be good. And that's all right. To not be good at what you're learning. It's all right to never be good at it. You just have to do it. And keep doing it. And keep trying. That makes you a witch as much as anyone. My singing may be terrible, but if I did it every day and tried and enjoyed myself, then I would be just as much a singer as everybody else. And here's the wonderful thing, though. You are good at being a witch. You're the one that spotted that little frog. In all that greenery, you noticed him following you. You listened to your instincts. It takes some witches months to find their familiar. It took you a few days. Do you still think you're not a real witch? I think you are too hard on yourself. Yes, that's true. It can push you to do better, but that can backfire as well. I'm saying these things because I know the feeling. I've been the person who never felt good enough, so I pushed myself to be the very best. I got into the university, you know. I was only 15 too. I got a perfect score on the entrance exam, which had never happened, so naturally they thought I had cheated. They made me take a new one and I did the same, and they let me in after that. And I spent 5 years learning and studying and passing every test, reading every book, being absolutely perfect. And when I was 20, and in my final year, when most students were just beginning their first, I just couldn't do it anymore. I kind of broke. I don't really remember a lot of that year, if I'm honest. I just kind of shut down. My mind was so tired. Because even though I was the best, and everybody told me so, I never believed them. So I had to do more, be more, to prove it to myself. And it nearly killed me. And as all this was happening, it was the strangest thing. This stray cat started talking to me. And I thought I'd gone mad, but he was very wise, this cat. He said he was my familiar, and I should throw it all in to become a witch. So I dropped out. I was the best student they had ever had, and I never graduated. And it was the best decision I've ever made. The point is, I don't want you to go through even a fraction of that feeling. It's exhausting and pointless. You are enough, just as you are. And what did I study? Would you believe science? I know. Chemistry, in particular, which is so ridiculously different from witchcraft and also not different at all. It's just a different sort of potion making. Oh, you've thought of a name? And what shall your familiar be called? Roland. Oh, I like it. Sophisticated, but not pompous. Now you're smiling. Good. It's the perfect day for smiling.